welcome back. I hope you've had your best school week yet and are prepared for some fun. Today in mindfulness, we are going to talk about stress. Have you ever been so worried during a test that your stomach started to hurt? Or maybe you've been so loaded with homework that you couldn't fall asleep at night? Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach because something was happening and you didn't know what was going to come next? If so, you know what stress feels like. And maybe you've heard adults in your life talk about how stressed they are, but kids have a lot going on in their lives too. And it's very common that you might feel some stress as well. So let's talk about it. So what is stress? Stress is when you feel uncomfortable or worried about something. So worried that you feel it in your body. Most of the time, it feels like a stomach ache. Maybe your chest may hurt a little bit. Maybe you may get a headache and it bothers you so much and that you may feel angry or frustrated or scared. And all of that's really common. Sometimes when you feel stressed, you may not feel like eating or sleeping. And other times, when you feel stressed, you may want to eat a lot or sleep a lot. All of this is very common. So what causes stress? Let me tell you, there is good stress and there's bad stress. So an example of good stress might be when you get called on unexpectedly in school. Maybe you didn't raise your hand, but the teacher called on you anyway. That little jolt of anxiety that you might feel a little bit while you think of the answer, it's not the worst kind of stress. Or maybe you have a presentation coming up and you're so worried about it going well, or maybe talking in front of your friends and classmates. Well, if that stress causes you to do well because maybe you're so worried about your presentation that you practice more, or maybe you get worried about getting called on in class so you study harder, that's good stress. Now, bad stress is when you have things that upset you or worry you or make you uncomfortable every day. So you might feel bad stress if your parents are fighting and arguing a lot. You might feel bad stress if you have a family member that's sick, or if you're having trouble in school. All of these things, if they're happening every single day, that can be bad stress, and it can have a bad effect on your mind and your body. So we want to learn different ways to handle stress, and that is why we talk about mindfulness every single week. So today I'm going to teach you a quick exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere, because all you need is your hand. Most people have 5 fingers, so we're going to call this the 5-finger breath, okay? So very quickly, I'm going to show you how we want to take deep, slow breaths by counting 3 seconds up your finger and then 3 seconds down. So you're going to start at the base of your thumb near your wrist, and we're going to go up, 2, 3, pause for a second at the top, then go down, 2, 3. And then we're going to do it again on our index finger. We're going up, 2, 3, and then down, 2, 3. Now our middle finger, we're going up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. And then our ring finger, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. And then our pinky finger, up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. And we end at our wrist, okay? So now we're just gonna add our breath. As we go up, we breathe in. As we go out, we breathe out. And we try to make sure that as we breathe, our body is relaxing. So let's take 5 deep breaths. Let's go again. Ready? Let's go. Breathe in. 2, 3. Pause at the top. Hold your breath for a second. Then breathe out. 2, 3. We just traced our thumb. Now let's trace our index finger. Breathe in. 2, 3. Hold it at the top. Then breathe out. 2, 3. Great. We just traced our index finger. Let's go up our middle finger. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Now our ring finger. Breathe in, 2, 3, and breathe out, 2, 3. And then our pinky finger. In, 2, 3, and we breathe out to break 3 and bring it to the bottom of our wrist. Now, using our fingers, it might feel silly at first, but it just helps us to concentrate better on our breath. Instead of focusing on all the things that are stressing us, we're simply focused on tracing our fingers and syncing our breath to our movement so that we can concentrate more on really asking our body to relax. When we're at our most relaxed state, that is when we can make better choices based on what's happening to us. So let's take 5 more deep breaths just to practice. So we're gonna breathe in, 2, 3, then go down our thumb and breathe out, 2, 3. I'm gonna go again, up our index finger, in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. That was 2 breaths. 3 more. Let's breathe in, 2, 3. That was up our middle finger, and breathe out, 2, 3. And let's go again on our ring finger. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do it on our pinky. Breathe in, 2, 3, and breathe out, 2, 3. There we are. So that is a very quick, no excuse way to just calm our body and practice our breathing when we're feeling stressed. It may seem like a small gesture, but anything you can do to relax your body when you're in a stressful state is going to go a very long way and help you better deal and cope with the things that you're going through. So be sure to practice throughout the week, especially when you're feeling stressed, or maybe when you just need to calm your body and calm your mind. Maybe you do this if you're coming from a very active time and it's time to calm down and study, or if you have a lot of energy and you want to calm your body so you can get ready for bed so you can get good sleep. The 5-finger breath is a really good one to practice. So that's what I have for you in mindfulness. Make sure you practice. Comment down below if this was helpful or not, if you got to practice it, and I will see you guys next week.